I wanted to be a part of Psyche Inspired because I had never seen anything like this before. I was scrolling through my ASU and I saw the advertisement for it at the bottom of the page, and I just clicked on it out of curiosity. I genuinely did not think that it was going to be like guided towards creatives. I just figured I was going to click on it and share it with my students because I'm a peer mentor for the engineering school, and we have a lot of aerospace and pro-flight students. So I just figured, I was like, oh, they'd enjoy this internship, so I'll read up on it. And then I read it and I was like, wow, this is great. I've never seen something that incorporated STEAM. Like typically it's just a focus on STEM or the arts, but I loved that it was showing the value in both. So yeah, I was really excited to get on top of that and then also learn about this mission and be able to promote it. It's been so much fun being able to promote this mission through art, and it's really great to see how excited people are, and I'm inspired by my own peers and by the speakers and everything, so it's just been a great opportunity. I hope people gain a sense of comfort when they hear about my experience on the Psyche mission and hear my story. I originally was a business administration student. I had never touched Adobe until my end of sophomore year of college, and then that's when I switched to GIT. And so it was like really nerve-wracking making that switch from business to GIT, especially as a first-generation student, because you're like, oh my goodness, am I like making the right choice? But ultimately, like it was the right choice for me. I liked business, but GIT gave me the opportunity to touch on technology, virtual reality, animation, business, all these different things that I love. And I know it's really scary making that first step or trying to pursue things that you love. And that's what I wanted people to see, is like, it might be scary, but it can work out and it can be great. And so just to do that and to find these opportunities, because I didn't think that this was going to exist. So to just put yourself out there and not be afraid and to do what you love. What I gained from being a part of this internship is that I really got to see how each person is their own part and how important and significant each part is. I think that when you're growing up, you hear about different degrees or different jobs, and people talk about the significance or talk about these jobs in a bad light or a good light, but people need to realize, like, a job is a job, and each job is important, and each person is important and significant. And I think that this mission really put that into perspective. You saw people with different skills from all over the world or all over the country, and they all somehow managed to communicate and work together on this mission, and it's amazing. And you really do get to see how, like, all the parts need to come together, and each person is important. So I really liked that part. It was really nice seeing that. During this internship, I had the opportunity to experiment a lot with different mediums and new techniques, and that was really, I think that was really beneficial to me because it taught me how to be more confident with trying out new things and learning from my mistakes. I think that that's a big thing, is people don't want to put themselves out there or try new things because they're afraid of failure, and I can admit that. And while I was trying out all these new techniques and new mediums, I was a little frustrated if I wasn't picking it up right away or if it wasn't turning out exactly how I wanted it to, but I was learning and I was having fun, and I'm happy with how my projects turned out regardless of the circumstances and considering my abilities. So I was really happy to be able to experiment, and I think that now as I go into my future careers, I'm no longer going to be afraid to ask questions or to try new things, especially in design. New technology is different every single year. Like, you have to be willing to learn, and I think that that is so important, and I love to learn, so it made it a lot easier. My piece of advice would be to not be afraid to experiment with different mediums and techniques, and not to be afraid to reach out to your teammates if they happen to have expertise in those areas, or also just to get critique or talk to them. It's really great to, like, get to connect with everyone on base camp and see them on Fridays. Everyone is so inspiring and creative. You definitely can learn from your teammates, and Also, speaking of being inspired, I would highly recommend that you have a piece of paper and pen while you're listening to all the lectures. I know that that probably seems like you would already be doing that, but just also for sketching, because you never know when someone's going to say something that sparks something in you. Every single lecture has amazing information. You can make endless amounts of art pieces from every single one, but just to have that prepared for just in case you come up with an idea from something that they say. I want to say thank you again for this opportunity. Thank you to the speakers. I really appreciate everything that you guys shared with us. I will make sure to be holding on to all you that you said with me for the rest of my life and take all the advice you gave us. I am so happy to have met all my wonderful other interns. Don't be a stranger. I hope that we continue to talk after this. And good luck to all of you that are applying. If you need help with anything, please reach out. Good luck with everything. I know this past year and a half has been hectic, but it has been so nice to be able to meet up with everyone every week and just to look forward to creating art with all these amazing people. So thank you again.